first let us understand what is arithmetic progression. Now if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if this is a series, then every time we add 1. So the difference between the previous one is 1. So difference is 1. Now 100, 70, 40, 10, it goes on reducing by 30. So difference is minus 30. Here minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, difference D is 1. And 3, 3, 3, 3 and so on. The difference is minus 0 or plus 0. Both is same thing. D is 0 in other words. Here you see minus 0.1, minus 1, minus 1.5, minus 2.0. Every time it is increasing by minus 0.5. So difference is minus 0.5. And you have to remember the first formula, that is AP series. So I will write it in bigger fonts. AP series is, so the first term is A, second term is A plus difference, third term is A plus twice difference, then A plus twice difference, and this goes on till A plus n difference, and this is the series. And you have to remember this series, this becomes one formula. And some of you must have not listed this as one formula. That is why I told you there are many formulas. And in this formula there is first term, and first term is A. And there is one more thing is, that is difference. So D is the difference. And then n is number of turns or number of terms. So if you know this series like this, you can find D, you can find FT, you can find n if the other two things are given out of these three. Now you have to tell me from this series what is A and what is D. For example, height of students in a classroom is given like this. So here A is first term and D is the difference between the two. 148 minus 147, that is 1. Now in this is the minimum temperature of city in a week. So the first term, this is the first term A, and it is minus 3.1, and the difference is minus 3 minus 3.1, it becomes plus 1. So this difference is minus 3 minus of minus 3.1. So this works out to be plus 0.1. So likewise, balance money left of the totals, because if you understand this, you will solve this type of problem. This type of simple problems will be asked. So balance money left of the total loan of rupees 1,000 paid every year. Every year it is paid 50 rupees. So first year it is balance is 950, then 900 and so on, and the last month balance will be 50. So here the A is 950, difference is minus 50, because 900 minus 950, it is minus 50. So likewise, cash price is given from first standard to 12th standard, starting from 200 in the first standard and 750 for the 12th standard. So you see every time 50 increment is there. So the difference is 50 and the first term is A, that is 200. So there is one more example, I will not discuss that. Two things you have to understand. What is called as finite arithmetic progression series and infinite arithmetic progression series. Now so far all what we have discussed one are they are ending somewhere. and those series which are ending somewhere, they are called as finite arithmetic progression, which has got last term. One which has got last term, that is called finite arithmetic progression. If one doesn't have the last term, that is called infinite. So no last term, that is called as infinite arithmetic progression. And next we will go for one single formula. In the next part, we will discuss one very simple formula. So here, if you want to find nth term, that is, let me say, in this series total saving, which is the third term is equal to 150. This is the third term. So A3 is written as equal to 150. Like that, nth term is written as an. So the term an is for the nth term, just like this is the third term. In this series, can you tell me the 11th term or 12th term, A12? A12 is this last term, that is equal to 200, not 200, 750. This last term, 750. So like that, you have to understand what is nth term. And nth term is given by the formula A plus n minus 1 into D. A is first term, n is your number of terms, and D is the difference. D is the difference. The formula for the sum of n terms. And the most important formula for sum of n terms you have to know is sum is equal to n upon 2 multiplied by 2a plus n minus 1 times d. So this is the formula for the sum. And you know that if I split here 2a as a plus a, so 1a will remain here, you see, as it is, and a plus n minus 1d is an, that is nth term, or you can call it as last term in the series. So again, the same formula can be written as s is equal to n upon 2 multiplied by a plus an. So this is the second formula that you have to remember, and an is nothing but the last term and a is the first term. So again, you can write same formula as s is equal to n upon 2 multiplied by a plus l. A is the first term and l is the last term. And one more formula. If you want to find the sum of the positive integers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 up to n number. So if you want to find the sum, the formula again here is s is equal to n upon 2, and first term is 1 and last term is n. So this formula can be remembered as s is equal to n into 1, n plus 1 divided by 2. So if you want to find the sum of the first n integers, n positive integers, then use this formula directly. Such problems are asked in the examination. So now we have discussed this formula for sum. These are the three formulas for sum, and then this is one more formula for sum of the first n positive integers. And apart from that, we have discussed this formula for nth term, and we have discussed this formula for finding the arithmetic progression series. We at e-learning career academy are running classes for standard 9 and 10 in maths and science, and also for standard 11th and 12th in physics, chemistry, mathematics and biology in offline as well as online mode using memory techniques. Here are the links for joining these classes. These links are also given in the description of this video.